Tired of dealing with annoying flies, fruit flies, and gnats in your home? The Zevo Flying Insect Trap is your ultimate solution. Don't wait. Check out the link in the video description now to get your Zevo Flying Insect Trap on Amazon and enjoy a bug-free home today.
A dad has been sentenced to 25 years in prison after he was convicted of manslaughter in the slow death of his 6-year-old son. A jury found Christopher Gregor, 32, guilty of aggravated manslaughter and child endangerment after sickening video showed little Corey Michelot being forced to run on a treadmill. The New Jersey dad was handed a 20-year sentence for manslaughter and 5 years for child endangerment. Gregor had been facing up to 40 years in prison at his sentencing on Friday at Ocean Superior Court. Corey's mother, Brianna Michelot, addressed the court moments before Gregor learned his fate. "He is sick in the head and used Corey as his punching bag. He never had an ounce of love for Corey. He never praised him. He punished Corey every chance he could get," she said through tears. During Gregor's 6-week-long trial, Ocean County prosecutors had argued that Corey died from blunt force trauma he suffered when his dad forced him to run on a treadmill in March 2021. The workout was captured on surveillance video after the grueling session took place at the Atlantic Heights Clubhouse Fitness Center. It shows Gregor continually increasing the treadmill speed, causing his son to fall off it face first about 6 times. He allegedly forced him to do the brutal treadmill workout because he was too fat, the court was told. His lawyer, Mario Gallucci, had said that viewing the tape would horrify the jury. But he argued the treadmill incident had nothing to do with the death, which occurred about 2 weeks after the workout took place. Medical experts for the defense testified that the child's death was due to sepsis caused by pneumonia. Prosecutors noted the boy had contusions all over his body, and his heart and liver were lacerated. Gallucci said the bruises came from the treadmill and playing football. A doctor confirmed that Corey had died from blunt force trauma and a laceration to his heart. His death was ruled as a homicide caused by chronic child abuse. Corey died from blunt force injuries with cardiac and liver contusions, according to an initial autopsy. He also had acute inflammation and sepsis. Footage shown to the jury showed the dad carrying his son to the front desk at Southern Ocean Medical Center on April 2, 2021. The boy didn't move as he lay in his father's arms, taking dire, almost end-of-life breaths, according to testimony from William Doyle, the registered nurse on duty at the time. Christopher J. Gregor was convicted of aggravated manslaughter and child endangerment for the death of his son Corey Michelot on April 2, 2021. On March 20, 2021, security footage from the gym in Gregor's building showed the father allegedly forced his 6-year-old son to run on the treadmill. As the machine sped up, Corey fell off and was picked up by his shirt and placed back on it by Gregor. The boy fell another 5 times before the speed was lowered. Corey's mother, Bri Michelot, noticed bruises on his body allegedly from the treadmill incident, according to her testimony. She brought him to the hospital on April 1 and Corey shared that Gregor allegedly told him to run on the treadmill because he was too fat. On April 2, Gregor brought Corey to the hospital saying that he was sleepy and throwing up. The boy was admitted to the emergency department where he later died. The following day, Dr. Dante Ragusa, an Ocean County medical examiner, performed his autopsy and concluded that the cause of death was due to blunt force injuries, along with cardiac and liver contusions, acute inflammation, and sepsis, according to Court TV. He ruled his findings undetermined. About 6 months after Corey's death, Dr. Thomas Andrew, a consulting forensic pathologist, reviewed the case and determined it was homicide. He also found evidence that led him to believe Corey was chronically abused. This included blunt impact injuries on his chest and abdomen with a laceration on his heart, left pulmonary contusion, and laceration and contusion of his liver. Gregor's attorney continues to deny any wrongdoing on Gregor's part, claiming that Corey's death was due to a sepsis infection and not bruising. Corey was not showing any signs that he was verbal, said Doyle, adding that the boy's head was tilting back as he was taken to the examination room. He was an all-hands-on-deck situation, said Doyle. Corey's injuries were so